Hello, Twin Flames, and welcome to our Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame energy reading. As always, this is a collective reading, so keep what resonates and let go of the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, I have the link to those in the description below. So let's get started with a card for the Divine Masculine, what he's thinking and feeling this week, and what energies will come up to the surface. And we have Look to Your Inner Strength. So this week, the Divine Masculine is really understanding his inner strength and the fact that he is stronger than he realizes, and that therefore he is also able to face the challenges of his twin flame journey. Because yes, there are challenges on this journey, and a lot of people tend to have the misconception that if it's meant to be with your twin flame, it's going to be easy. And really, that's not true. And not just about your twin flame journey, but about anything in life. Like, for example, people getting university degrees. It's not fucking easy, and it doesn't mean that it's not meant to be for them if they are in the process of getting theirs and they desire it, or maybe you're in this position right now. It doesn't mean that it's not meant to happen, but yes, it comes with its own set of challenges, and that is okay. And pretty much anything worth having, it has its own set of challenges that need to be worked through. But the good thing about the twin flame journey is that those challenges can always be resolved within yourself. You don't have to go outside of yourself. And those challenges will never require you to sacrifice a part of yourself. You're only ever called to let go of the ego and heal yourself and love yourself, and that's how you get to move forward on your twin flame journey. However, a lot of times this can look like leaving your comfort zone, which for a lot of people this requires a lot of inner strength, because the comfort zone can feel very safe and very secure, and then having to leave that comfort zone, it's like, one day without warning, spirit is moving you across the world to a new country. You don't speak the language, you don't know the culture, you don't have a penny on you, and it's like, okay, figure it out. That's how it can feel. But it's actually not that way, because you are always supported in divine truth. So that's a very important lesson to learn for the Divine Masculine. And also the number on this card is 11, which for a lot of twin flames, this is a twin flame sign. The number 1111 is one of the most popular things that twin flames see on their twin flame journey. So if that's one of the signs that you've been receiving, whether you're Divine Masculine or Feminine, and you're watching this, it means that it's confirmation that something good is coming your way this week. So look forward for that. And next up, we have the card for the Divine Feminine. Let's see what's coming up for her this week. And we have Be Authentic. It's extremely important because I notice a lot of Divine Feminines can struggle with being their authentic selves. It's true that we live in a society that doesn't really encourage authentic self-expression. It's all about fitting into a mold. This is what you should be. And especially when it comes to relationships, if you've read any magazines or been on TikTok and see the dating advice, which I don't recommend. It's not that good. And that's to put it mildly. But it's all about fitting a certain mold of what a relationship is supposed to look like. And especially lately, there's been an increase in people, for example, saying that, let's say traditional values are the way to go if you want a relationship. Anything else is wrong. Or, completely liberal values, no gender roles in a relationship, that's the way to go. And both of them can be true at once. If this is what you as a person resonate with, that's totally okay, no matter what it is. The amazing thing about being with your twin flame is that this person will perfectly fit you and your values because you're created as one. You don't have to worry about the right thing or the wrong thing, because really there's no right or wrong thing. It has to do with who you are as a person and your values. So if authentically a traditional relationship is what you want, then that's amazing, go for it. If authentically you desire the exact opposite of that, that's also amazing, and go for it. It's a beautiful thing about this world that we are not the same. Every person is unique and different, and every twin flame union is also unique and different and perfect, which is amazing. There's so much diversity naturally happening because we all complete each other. So staying true to yourself is extremely important on your twin flame journey, especially this week. And this also means acting the part and taking the action steps that are aligned with the type of relationship that you want. If you desire your twin flame union, then don't take the steps to manifest a soulmate relationship. That is not what will get you what you desire. Honoring your heart is very important, and we actually recently had a bit of a nice conversation in the Twin Flames Universe Open Forum group on Facebook, which is always linked in the description if you want to join. It's a really lovely, supportive community about following your heart on your twin flame journey. And, my experience was that my relationship with my false twin flame, when I first started out on my twin flame journey, I thought this person was my twin flame, but eventually I realized that we didn't resonate. This person wasn't it. So, there was nothing wrong with the relationship on the outside, but at the same time, this person was not like the perfect match. And I was also not that perfect. And I was also not that person's perfect match, right? Those things go both ways. So, I did the compassionate thing and let this person go. And, they're free to pursue their twin flame if that's what they desire. It's up to them what they desire to do. But I also freed myself to pursue my twin flame. And people were losing their minds. Of course, not in my twin flame community, because that's a normal thing to, let go of a relationship that doesn't resonate, to attract your perfect match. But people in my close circle, they were losing their minds. It was like, oh my god, no relationship is perfect anyway. And there's this general disbelief in love, and following your heart and honoring your heart is such a bad thing, because that's what the world teaches, that, perfection cannot be found in any area of your life, and you'd best settle with less, whether that's in your love life, in your family life, in your career, or who you are as a person. It's okay to settle for less because you can't get any better. And that's a lie. The divine doesn't want you to live that kind of life. The divine wants you to live a perfect, rich, amazing life, the life of your dreams. So it's perfectly safe to be authentic, to honor your heart, and keep moving forward, even if the entire world is screaming at you that this is a mistake, because at the end of the day, you're connected to your divine guidance, and it can look a bit crazy to people, but that's okay, because that's what's leading you forward on this journey. And last but not least, we have next steps, whether you're divine masculine or feminine, what you can do to manifest your twin flame and your harmonious union this week. Love is all around you. So that's a very important reminder, because many twin flames tend to fall into this trap of waiting for their twin flame to come back in order to start living life. And it can feel like waiting. I've been waiting for my twin flame for 10 years. Where are they? I'm giving up. If you've said those words or something similar, well, that's the thing. You don't need to wait. You don't attract your twin flame by waiting for them. You attract them by loving yourself and by living your best life. So part of that is acknowledging that there is love all around you and pursuing that love. And I don't mean romantically. If you know who your person is, you don't have to date anybody else. In fact, that energy is best invested in just doing your inner work to attract them. What I'm talking about is realizing that there are other aspects to your twin flame journey. There's your divine life purpose, which you don't have to do it with your twin flame. Of course, when you come together, that's the next step, doing your life purpose together. But it's something that you can start even right now, discovering what it is, living it, pursuing it, and having a lot of fun while doing that. Ultimately, your twin flame journey is not just about finding a husband or wife or a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's all about you being with the divine and aligning with your divine self. Because your twin flame, yes, they are your ultimate lover, but they're also your best friend and your greatest teacher and your partner in ascension. So spiritual awakening is at the root of all that. God, the divine, is at the core of your relationship. And if you haven't cultivated that relationship within yourself with the divine, then it is going to come up eventually when you and your twin flame come together, and it's going to be very difficult to maintain the relationship because there's no foundation there. So, if right now you're no contact with your twin flame, or, there's a third party situation and you can't be together at the moment, don't think of it as waiting, but think of it as building your foundation. Because honestly, that's some of the most important work that you could ever do in your life. That's one of the biggest, greatest investments that you could make in yourself and your well-being in your love life. Just building your life, building your relationship with yourself and the divine. And when you inevitably attract your twin flame and your union, it's going to be so easy to be around them, and the challenges are going to be easy to work through. They're not going to be tearing you apart every time. You won't have the whole running chasing thing because you already addressed that. You worked through that. So that should be the greatest priority, receiving the love that is already all around you. And don't be afraid to claim support in your twin flame journey, because it can be very tough sometimes to work through those things. So having a second pair of eyes, it really helps. As next steps, I recommend grabbing the free course that I have linked in the description of this video because it's amazing. It really introduces you to the inner work and what you need to do to attract your harmonious twin flame union and keep it. And it also contains a coupon for 50% off your first Ascension coaching session. So if you would like to work with me, then I would love that. I would love to help you heal the blocks to your union, because you can have that too. And it doesn't have to be a never-ending uphill battle. It can be easy, it can be fun, and it can be very richly rewarding. Instead, it doesn't have to be a struggle. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, then feel free to reach out to me. All my socials are linked in the description of this video. And with that, I'm going to wish you a great week ahead, and I will see you in next week's video.